Rival supporters will mock the continued lack of silverware at Arsenal, but it is hard to ignore the progress that is being made under Mikel Arteta's watch, having notably enjoyed a thrilling Champions League run last time out. Yes, it may have all ended in heartbreak, but football is a game of moments, and few have been better in the Emirates era than that night against Real Madrid, with Declan Rice coming up clutch for the Gunners. Up against the holders and 15-time winners of the competition, Arteta's men showed no signs of inferiority, with a collectively stunning performance epitomized by those two magic set pieces from the club's record signing. Who knew that the Englishman had that in his locker? The recipient of the Gunners Player of the Year award, as voted for by fans, Rice is slowly but surely taking on talismanic status in North London, representing the leader without the armband in Arteta's ranks. While £105 million looked like a sizable investment 2 years ago, the 26-year-old has since backed up claims from former West Ham United boss David Moyes that he actually could have fetched more than £150 million, such has been his level of performance. If recent reports are to be believed, Arteta and co. could be in the mix to make another similarly statement signing this time around. Arsenal open talks for forward signing. The transfer circus is certainly in full swing, with things having reached the stage where the social media activity of a transfer target is even being scrutinized, as journalist Fabrizio Romano revealed that a certain Benjamin Sesko has begun following the club on Instagram. Read into that what you will, although it is no real secret that the Gunners are working on a deal for the Slovenian striker, albeit with an issue over the 22-year-old's price tag still to be resolved with RB Leipzig. Elsewhere, meanwhile, BBC Sports' Sami Mokbel has shed light on another potential attacking reinforcement that could be on his way to North London, with a respected insider revealing on the Latte Firm YouTube channel that work has begun on a move for West Ham's Mohamed Kudus. Mega money deals, controversial moves, and big-name flops. This is the home of transfer news and opinion across Football Fancast. As Mokbel hinted, talks have seemingly begun with the Hammers amid the claim that Arsenal are among one of the Premier League's top 6 who have made an inquiry regarding the Ghanaian forward. My information is that all of the top 6 in the Premier League have checked in on the conditions of that deal. He's got an £85 million release clause for Premier League clubs, but I think West Ham would be willing to go below that. They wouldn't take masses below that, but they would be open to a negotiation. There's a long-term interest there, and as I understand that, there has been an inquiry from the Premier League's top 6. Arsenal are one of them. That could be one to watch in the absence of getting Rodrigo or Gordon, which would be difficult deals to get over the line. As Mokbel noted, the former Ajax man, who joined the Irons on a £38 million deal in 2023, could be available for less than his £85 million release clause, with the race now on for his coveted signature. Why Kudus would be a good signing for Arsenal? As already noted, it's fair to say that Arsenal have got their money's worth after their previous dealing with West Ham, with that man Rice providing 36 goals and assists from just 103 games in all competitions in his new surroundings. The man who led his former employers to Conference League glory in 2023, prior to his high-profile exit, the Three Lions mainstay has certainly kicked on from his time in East London, where he provided just 28 goal involvements in 245 games across all fronts. At one stage, a defensive-minded midfielder, or even a center-back, at West Ham, Rice has since been unleashed under Arteta's tutelage, with the Spaniard having found the perfect role for his statement signing in an advanced number 8 berth. Hopefully, the former Manchester City assistant can replicate that feat with regard to Kudus, with the fleet-footed sensation in need of a settled role, after lining up on either flank as a number 10 and even as a center forward during his time at the London Stadium to date. Like Rice too, there is certainly room for growth, with the 24-year-old coming off the back of a disappointing campaign in which he provided just 5 goals and 4 assists in all competitions, as West Ham toiled under Julian Lopetegui and Graham Potter. Such woes should not overshadow Kudus' undoubted talent, however, as he had previously registered 23 goals and assists in 2023-24 during Moyes' final season in charge, having also been dubbed a generational talent by journalist Gary Alsmith. With 39 goals and assists also under his belt in just 87 games in Amsterdam, The dynamic left-footer is a figure who can wreak havoc in the final third when at his best, as shown by the fact that he ranked in the top 3% of his Premier League peers for successful take-ons per 90 last season, as per FBref. That dribbling prowess also mirrors his ability as a ball carrier, something he shares with Rice. Indeed, the pair averaged 3.41 and 2.66 carries per 90, respectively, in the top flight in 2024-25. Such quality, if harnessed in the right way, could well be a real asset to Arteta's forward line, with now the time for the Accra-born speedster to finally find a consistent, settled role for himself. Lauded by Potter for his really good performance against the Gunners during West Ham's shock 1-0 win at the Emirates earlier this year, Kudus has also been described as something of an example at the club by the Englishman. It could then be the case that after poaching Rice 2 years ago, Arteta could return with a fresh raid for another of the Hammers' main men this summer.